Today we're going to talk about a topic that was much talked about in August this year. The super blue moon. Let's understand once and for all what the super blue moon is, why it happens, why despite being called the super blue moon, the moon didn't turn blue, and why you should actually feel relieved and happy that you didn't get to see a blue moon in the sky. We are AstroGeeks, your channel with the most incredible curiosities and the latest news from the universe. If you're passionate about astronomy or just curious about the wonders of the cosmos, this is the place for you. But before we explore the mysteries of space together, we'd like to invite you to join our community of enthusiasts and the curious. Subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of our videos and, of course, help us strengthen this community by sharing your support with a simple like. Together, let's explore the far reaches of the universe. Before we talk about the blue supermoon, we need some important information. The moon does not orbit the Earth in a perfect circle, and this is due to the gravitational force of the Sun. The moon is attracted by the Earth and the Sun, and these two gravitational forces create a resultant force that makes the moon orbit the Earth in a more oval shape, what we call an ellipse. This means that the moon is closer to the Earth at some points in its orbit than at others. In the ellipse we have two extreme points, the point of closest approach to the Earth, which we call perigee, when the moon is about 363,000 kilometers away. And the apogee, which is the point at which the moon is furthest from the Earth, about 405,000 kilometers away. With this information in mind, it's easier to understand once and for all what the supermoon is. When the moon's passage through perigee coincides with the full moon phase, we have the astronomical phenomenon called the supermoon. When the moon is at perigee, it is around 14% larger and 30% brighter than when it is at apogee. This is because the moon's light is reflected by its own surface. Therefore, when the moon is closer to the Earth, the moon's light is reflected by a larger area of its surface, which makes the moon appear larger and brighter. Now that we know a little more about the supermoon, we can definitively understand what a blue supermoon is. Unfortunately for many, the blue part of the name doesn't refer to the actual color of the moon during this phenomenon. The name is linked to the English expression, once in a blue moon, which indicates something rare happening. Due to the shorter duration of the lunar cycle, which is approximately 29.5 days compared to an Earth month, there is the possibility of observing two full moons within the same month. In this context, the second full moon is the so-called blue moon. This phenomenon occurs on average every 2.5 years. However, when it coincides with the moment when the moon is closest to the Earth, we have something even rarer, known as the blue supermoon. And according to Italian astrophysicist Gianluca Massi, unfortunately we'll have to wait until 2037 to witness this extraordinary event again. It's worth remembering that the blue supermoon can be seen with the naked eye, without the need for special equipment. However, in order to better appreciate the phenomenon, it is recommended to find a location with little light pollution. And if you're disappointed that you didn't get the chance to see the moon in blue, we have some information that might relieve you of the fact that you didn't get to see the supermoon in blue. A few centuries ago, people in various parts of the world recorded the rare occurrence of seeing the moon with a bluish tint. This was due to the massive eruption of the great Indonesian volcano Krakatoa in 1883. Krakatoa is one of the largest volcanoes in the world, and its eruption was responsible for the deaths of thousands of people and released a huge amount of ash into the Earth's atmosphere. Most of the particles released were around 1 micrometer in diameter, the perfect size to filter the sunlight reflected by the moon. Sunlight is made up of a combination of all the colors in the visible spectrum, but as it passed through Krakatoa's ash, the warmer colors were attenuated, allowing the cooler colors to pass through. This resulted in the moon being seen with a bluish tint, and sometimes even greenish. So the fact that the moon didn't turn blue is great, as it implies that no natural tragedy occurred around the world. I hope you've enjoyed exploring the fascinating world of supermoons and the curiosities about the blue supermoon with us. As we've seen, this phenomenon is a true marvel of astronomy, and the opportunity to witness a blue supermoon is truly rare. It's important to remember that although the moon didn't turn blue during this event, this is actually a good sign. The last time the moon appeared blue in the sky was due to a massive volcanic eruption of Krakatoa in 1883, which caused serious environmental problems. So the next time someone asks why the moon hasn't turned blue, you can explain that it's a sign that our atmosphere is clean and healthy. Now, here comes the exciting part. If you learned something new today or were simply amazed by space, don't forget to support our channel. Click the subscribe button below to join our community of space enthusiasts and not miss any of our future videos. And, of course, if you like this video and the information we've shared, please leave a like, as it really helps us to keep bringing you amazing content like this. Thank you for joining us here at AstroGeeks. Together, let's keep exploring the wonders of the cosmos. Until next time, everyone, and keep your eyes on the sky.